I'm gonna do this as a video. It makes it a little bit easier. So we are in Manila to do our dual citizen for the children and for me to enroll in the VA. Well, driving here is chaotic and crazy, of course. But if you are of the Caucasian persuasion, you sometimes will get signaled out by the police and stuff, and it's well known there is a lot of corruption with the police. They love to get their special taxes, and so I got into the city, make a right-hand turn, or sorry, a lane change, realizing I was in the wrong lane, but apparently I was too close to an intersection. No big deal, you know. I don't mind paying for a traffic fine if I actually make a mistake, and technically what I did was against the rules. So we talked with the officer. He passes the notorious folder through the window to Rhea, which basically means, hey, put some money in here and I'll let you go. Negotiation occurred and ends up being 1,000 peso or 18 bucks. Whatever, that's not so bad. If I hadn't paid it, I would have had to return to Manila for a 2-day driving seminar, which is not going to happen. So pay that one. We go about our way. 5 minutes later, we need to make a right-hand turn so I can go down and make a U-turn. Make my right-hand turn from a designated right turn lane. Go down the 2 blocks to a designated U-turn slot, which is how they do things here. Make my U-turn. Everything's good. I merge back into traffic. Boom. Get signaled over again by another, not an actual cop, but a traffic safety helper. And their job is not actually to stop you, but they will. And recently on the news, they've been saying, hey, these guys aren't allowed to assess penalties or fines. All they can do is give you a courtesy ticket. Well, they still do. You know, they can still make you go to a dumb class, and you don't really have a choice. If they say, hey, you gotta take a traffic seminar, guess what? You gotta take it. And in this case, of course, it's in Manila. I'm not driving 190 kilometers for a freaking class. You know, what a waste, right? I'm gonna spend $8 worth of fuel and pay, I don't know, $16, $17 worth of tolls to use the highway to come down here to take a class, and most likely have to rent a motel room for another, 20 bucks. If I'm traveling solo, I can stay in a cheap place. I don't need to be in a nice place. So I'm like, oh yeah, man, that's so inconvenient. I'd hate to have to come to Manila just for a class. And then, of course, about that time, a piece of folded paper drops on my lap from the window. I know this gal. So, throw another 1,000 pesos in the stupid piece of paper, out in there, 18 bucks. He says, okay, sir, we're not trying to bother you or harass you. We hate to do this. It's just a courtesy. You understand how it is here. Yeah, I get it, guy. I'm a white guy driving in Manila, and you need to get your money somehow because you're underpaid. So that's what really happened. No big deal. Life goes on, as they say, and you just kind of learn to live with it. And if you can't live with it, you get out. Same as any other country, Everywhere has their corruption. Here, in the little bit less free society, driving while the wrong color will actually result in police harassment. You can make all the claims you want about the states doing the same thing, but we all know that's BS. But here, it's legit. So I'm out $36 and, you know, wasted probably 45 minutes talking to cops. Can't say all that stuff super publicly, and you can't really critique the government here. So that's what happened. Alright, I'm walking to the VA, which is like another mile away. I don't feel like driving and risking more traffic citations, so we're just walking. I think I'm on Roxas Boulevard and the Mall of Asia complex. I'll proof this video, make sure you can actually hear me over the morning traffic here before I post it. If everything's good, then we'll stick it on Facebook. Everybody get their answers. If you want to go further into, you know, the corruptions and payoffs and things like that, let me know. We can talk a little bit more openly on Messenger, but you just don't go on a public format and talk about the government here, because it's a no-no. Alright, you guys have a good one. I'll be back at some point later, and we'll see what else is going on. Maybe we'll do some more walking and sightseeing.